I have not posted a yoga video to YouTube in a really long time, but I am doing a fire horse series on my Instagram page, and we are stretching our hips and our legs today. So I'm putting up a video here, and I don't know, maybe I'll start posting here again. So we're actually gonna start on our backs today. This will be just a really gentle, easy stretch. There is a snowstorm literally everywhere. So I know it's true for me, maybe it's true for you, but I have not really moved my body in a way that I normally would. So everything feels a little bit tight. So as you start to come into your body, I just want you to be conscious of that, recognize that, see if you can do that from a place of ease, allowing it to be what it is. Over the course of the next few breaths, lengthen those inhales and exhales out. On your next inhale, stretch your arms over your head. Reach your fingertips behind you, your toes forward, open and close the fists, roll the wrists. One more big stretch. And then hug your knees toward your chest. Extend your feet toward the ceiling. It might feel good to kind of point and flex the feet. Bend your left knee, keep the right leg straight up in the air. You're gonna interlace the fingers behind the back of your right leg. Bring your knee toward your chest. Then take your right ankle to your left knee. Gently, you can push the right thigh away from the body. That might feel like more than enough in the right hip. Might feel good to kind of rock your hips side to side. Or you could pick your left foot up, interlace the fingers behind the back of your left leg. Start to unwind from there. Right foot will go to meet the left. Extend your left leg up to the ceiling. And then bend your left knee into your chest. Left ankle to your right knee. And just kind of pushing the thigh away from the body, really gently, allowing for some space in the hip, maybe a little rock. Pick the right leg up, maybe interlace the fingers behind the back of the right leg. Both feet will come to the floor. We're gonna take the feet out to the outer edges of the mat. Let your knees come in toward each other and just start to windshield wiper your legs side to side. Your arms go out wide, goalpost position or T shape. And just side to side, outer edge of one foot, inner edge of the other. Drop both of your knees to the left side of your mat. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Then we'll switch and drop both knees to the right side of the mat. And again, it's a deep breath in and out. Bring your knees back through the center. Hug your knees toward your chest. If it feels better here to take happy baby, you could do that instead. Then we're gonna rock and roll forward and back, coming up to a seated position. From your seated position, right hand will stay on the floor, the left arm is gonna go high, stretch up and over. So you're trying to push down through this left hip as you stretch up and over, feeling a little bit of a stretch right in this area. And the bicep can kind of draw back with the ear. Left hand comes down to the mat, right arm goes high, push down through the right hip, up and over. You could also call your sits bones, pushing down, stretching over. Both arms go high, then release your arms down by your sides, come to all fours. Shoulders stacking over your elbows, hips stacking over the knees. Drop your rib cage low, tip your tailbone high, inhale, look up. Then round your back, tuck your chin to your chest and press through the palms. Again, drop the rib cage, inhale, look up. Round your back, tuck chin to chest. Drop your rib cage, inhale. Round your back and exhale. Coming to a neutral position, curl your toes under, lift your hips high, downward facing dog. You can start to pedal your feet. Lift your right toes and step the right foot forward between your thumbs, drop the back knee down. As you come into this low lunge, allow the left hip to start to open, just gently. Pull the right hip back to your half split variation. Right knee can stay really soft. We'll do that again. Shift forward, finding your low lunge. And then shift back, half split. Shift forward, the left palm will plant and the right hand can go to your thigh. If the left hand doesn't reach the ground with some ease and you have blocks handy, the left hand can go to the block. Right hand will go to the floor. Step back to your downward facing dog. Lift your left leg. And step the left foot through between your thumbs, drop the back knee down. Again, we're just allowing gently for the hip to open up. If hands on the mat is not for you, hands can go to your thigh, and then also if you have blocks handy, the hands go to the blocks. Really gently, the hips push back to your half split. Shift forward. And then shift back. Move forward, right palm plants, left hand goes to your thigh, turn and look over your shoulder. Left hand meets your mat, step back to your downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet. And shaking the head. Lift your right leg and step your right foot forward between your thumbs, drop your back knee down. Half split once again, send the hips back. Shift forward, plant your left palm, take your right hand to your thigh, and then right hand to the back of the head. Right elbow to the inside of the right foot, little rotation. Right elbow will go high once again. Right elbow will go low, elbow toward the inside of the knee, and right elbow high. One more time, elbow to the inside of the knee, and elbow high. Now right hand to the inside of the foot, you'll stay right here. See where you can relax, where you can start to soften. Start to unwind and step back to your downward facing dog. Leg up. Step your left foot forward between your thumbs, drop the back knee down. One half split, you're gonna send the hips back. Shift forward. Left hand plants right to the thigh. Then bring the left hand to the back of your head. Little rotation, bring the left elbow to the inside of the leg. Elbow high. Elbow low. And elbow high. Elbow low. Elbow high and hold. Good. Elbow to the inside of the foot. Hang out right here. Where can you start to let go? Start to unwind. One hand to either side of the left foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg high and pull the right knee through to your pigeon pose. Settling into pigeon. If pigeon doesn't feel good to you, if any variation of pigeon in this position doesn't feel good to you, you can always turn to your back, take figure 4 like we did in the very beginning of the practice. Another variation that you could be taking here would be to take figure 4 with your foot up against the wall. And I'll see if I can show you that from this angle. So figure 4, the foot that you would be lifting would actually go up against the wall. So your right ankle would stay on the left knee, left foot would be on the wall. If you don't feel much here, then you would just try scooting closer to the wall. And that might be a good in-between variation from figure 4 to pigeon. So right in the middle, this could be your variation. Two more breaths. Slowly begin to unwind. Take your time, shake out that right hip. Maybe make some big knee circles. And then begin to switch. So you can take figure 4 left ankle to right knee. You could do your figure 4 up against the wall. That's going to be your next progression. Or you can take pigeon pose. And if you're taking pigeon pose, there are several different things that you can be doing with your pigeon pose as well. No props needed, but if you want to use some props, you can do that too. So props can go underneath the arms or under your head. You could roll a little towel under your hip. If the wall's not giving you enough, but pigeon still feels like too much, tuck a little towel under your hip. Wherever you choose to land, whether it's on your back, up against the wall, or in pigeon, can you find this space where your effort and your ease start to meet? Where it feels like you have the ability to release, to let go, to unwind any tension in the hips. And then to connect with the breath. Take your time to come out of this. Again, maybe it's a couple little hip circles with the left leg. And then however you want to end this practice, you have options here as well. So you'll come to your back. You can take your very traditional Shavasana. Legs long, arms long. If you want a little more hips, you can make your way into reclined butterfly. Maybe it's one side before you switch to the other. You could support this butterfly by padding underneath the legs with blocks or blankets. And then one more option to this for continuing to open the hips would be to take frog on the wall. Similarly to our figure 4 on the wall, but your feet are going to go to the wall and you'll simply settle in. Staying here as long as you would like, softening where you can. Giving yourself an opportunity to relax, giving yourself an opportunity to slow the nervous system and to just be.